Hi everyone, welcome back to class. It's Ella again. And today is week 4 of the Unit 1 Healthy Lifestyles. And the guiding question of this week was, what are some risk factors associated with diseases? And because we learned about diseases last week, now we're going to talk about some risk factors associated with these diseases. So this slide is going to be really quick so that you guys get the opportunity to share your healthy lifestyles habit project with the class and write a reflection on it. So this is just going to be a really quick review to reinforce kind of everything that we've learned. So firstly, this week, let me move my camera here. This week we learned on Monday about tobacco use, Tuesday about alcohol consumption, Wednesday about an unhealthy diet, and Thursday about physical inactivity. Okay, so firstly, tobacco use. So we've got this nifty diagram over here. Let me move my camera so you guys can actually see it. That highlights the effects of tobacco on the different parts of our body. So I'm just going to go through it. This diagram was also on your activity for, I believe, Monday. Yes, Monday. So I'm just going to go through it really quickly just to make sure you guys understand all of the key points. So tobacco's main effect on the brain is through nicotine, which is a drug inside of, cigarettes or anything else that has tobacco that causes your brain to become addicted to the tobacco. So it trains your brain so that while you're smoking, it makes you feel good and like happy. But when you're not smoking, it makes you really fidgety, anxious, nervous, and even depressed. So that cycle kind of reinforces you to keep on smoking more and more. You become addicted to it. And also the nicotine can cause you, or the tobacco can cause headaches and dizziness as well in your brain. So the effect on your mouth, tobacco stains your teeth. So a lot of people who smoke regularly have yellow teeth. And it also can give you bad breath because of the tobacco, like on your tongue and the smoke on your tongue. Another big thing is it damages some of your taste buds. So those are things on your tongue, and it makes it so that you can't taste things as well. And then on your heart, smoking increases your heart rate and blood pressure. So like heart disease as well, when you do a simple exercise like climbing the stairs or something like that, or going on a walk, your heart begins to pump really fast, and it's harder for you to do simple exercises because the smoking is damaging your heart. And lungs, this picture on the left here is an example of what smoking does to your lungs. This is what it looks like. So on the left is a really healthy lung that has not been exposed to tobacco or smoking. And on the right is, someone that has been smoking. Smokers have trouble breathing because obviously, as you can see, the lung becomes really damaged. And people who already have pre-existing, like conditions or diseases like asthma, it makes you prone to having more serious life-threatening attacks. And also, as noted here, tobacco use increases the risk for cancer, all types of cancer, lung disease, heart disease, stroke, diabetes, and tuberculosis, which is another disease. It can also affect your skin. So people who smoke, there are some really scary before and after photos of before someone smoked and after. And basically smoking causes your skin to become like not a very nice yellow color. And it also says here dry, and you get wrinkles faster. And also the smell sticks to your skin, so your natural smell changes. And the muscles in your body, there's less blood flow and oxygen flow to your muscles. So this can cause like cramps or making it harder for you to play sports or play sports well. So yes, this is the effect of alcohol. And in the activity, you guys were all asked to pledge, pledge to never use tobacco products. So let's take a moment to applaud everyone. Great job. Next, alcohol consumption. So again, we have a fun infographic here. I'm going to move my camera just for now so you guys will be able to see. So alcohol, again, interferes with your brain as well. It makes you addicted to the alcohol. A lot of people become addictive drinkers. It says here, chronic drinkers of alcohol are more likely to develop cancer, especially specifically throat, mouth, or esophagus cancer, and also breast cancer. So its effect on the heart is like consistent drinking over a long period of time can damage the heart as well, which can result in things like stroke or high blood pressure. The heavy drinking really impacts the liver a lot as well, because the liver is meant to, clear out all the toxins, and alcohol, too much alcohol can, hurt your body a lot. So some diseases you can get: a fatty liver disease, alcoholic hepatitis, fibrosis. We're not going to go into these diseases this unit, but these are important things to keep in mind. It can cause your stomach to become distressed. It can have harmful effects on your pancreas, such as leading to pancreatitis, and also your immune system is weakened when you drink too much. It makes you more prone to develop diseases. So now we're just going to go through. Alcohol is known as a depressant, which slows down the body, depresses the body. And this is really important to touch on alcohol consumption by kids. So people, my age, your age, it's really, really serious for us, especially, maybe not as much for your parents, because our bodies and brains are still developing. So right here, it's especially dangerous for minors to drink alcohol because our brains are still growing and developing until our early 20s. So we still got a while. We still got like 10 years. And drinking can damage the brain even more for us than for our parents. So some short-term effects of alcohol consumption include poor judgment, trouble concentrating, loss of coordination, so some people can't stand straight, loss of critical judgment, so you can't make decisions well. You can pass out or you can vomit as well. Long-term effects include memory loss, short attention span, cardiomyopathy, stroke, irregular heartbeat, and liver fibrosis. So some of these we haven't touched on, and that's okay, but just know that these long-term effects of alcohol consumption are, pretty detrimental. So next, we have learned a lot this unit, and we've had a lot of activities and content focused on having a healthy diet and being physically active. So based off of the activities that you had this week, I believe Wednesday and Thursday, about the flip side, unhealthy diet, the effects of an unhealthy diet, and the effects of physical inactivity, I'm going to ask for the teacher to pause for 2 minutes and have you speak to your partner, and each of you come up with one thing that an unhealthy diet does for you that's, not good, and one thing that physical inactivity can do to harm you, because both are incredibly harmful to our well-being. So pause right now, exchange with your partner, of course, socially distanced, and then return to the video. Okay, so let's move on. So just touching on this briefly, because I know you guys know a lot about this. These two pillars have been the focus basically of this entire unit. Physical inactivity can cause a decrease in bone strength and bone density. So by the time we're 18, I'm almost 18, our bone strength and density is at an all-time high. So unless we use, unless we're active, we use our bones, we use our muscles, then the bone strength and density decreases. So that's important. Physical inactivity can increase the likelihood of getting type 2 diabetes, becoming obese, and it's also, tied to depression and having lower self-esteem. And an unhealthy diet, again, increases likelihood of getting type 2 diabetes, becoming obese, and again, more prone to depression and lower self-esteem, more prone to cavities. So we learned last week about how sugary foods and unhealthy foods can break down our teeth enamel, and also it increases likelihood of developing heart disease. And we learned about that, I believe, 2 weeks ago, about how cholesterol buildup can, cause heart attacks. So for the end of class, this was kind of a shorter video. For the end of class, you guys are going to be doing a reflection on your healthy habits journal, and you can also, it's up to your teachers, of course, but you guys can do kind of a show and tell of your healthy habits journal too, if you would like. So I had a really great time going over all these concepts with you guys this unit, and I hope to see you next unit. I hope you all are doing well and getting through this time together. And I hope you learned a lot about having a healthy lifestyle. It's obviously something that everyone needs to work towards at their own pace. Not everyone there. Most people aren't there completely. We just have to keep on working towards it and educate ourselves. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed and learned, and hopefully I'll see you next unit. Bye.